Well, today I thought I'd do something different. I'm taking a suggestion from my brother Mike, and he said maybe do a few videos on Jeep life. And I'm only going to do that because, see, in 2015 I bought a Jeep, but it was the Cherokee. And as you know, that's not really a Jeep. That's a Jeep. So join me as I take you through this one here and maybe some future videos as we're just I'll get this out in a minute. Oh, look, a blooper reel. As we're just trying to live the coolest life. So I want to take you through why I bought this Jeep. This is a 2005 Jeep Wrangler, what they call a TJ model. Don't know what the real big difference is, as I'm new to this line of Jeeps. But some of the things I liked about it. I knew when I went to go buy a Jeep, I wanted a couple of things. One, it had to already have a winch, okay? Because it's not just when you buy a winch, you got to make sure you get the bumper to support it. So it's more than just the cost of a winch to put a winch on there. Two, I wanted to make sure hardtop. Obviously, this is a Wrangler, so the hardtop is removable. And let me tell you, it takes two people. They're heavy. Yes, they're fiberglass, but they're heavy. And I did have it off just a couple weeks ago. Ran with it about a week. Luckily, I got a carport here. So I got a place to park it in out of the winter, out of the weather, and everything. So, I wanted to have the winch. I wanted a hardtop, and there was something else I wanted to make sure. Oh, I wanted it to have a lift kit. As you can see, that's lifted. Most normal Jeeps, as you buy them from the factory, are going to be about this high, the bottom of them. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a 4-inch lift or a 6-inch. It's kind of hard for me to get in. I'm 6 foot. So when I get in it, I lock the door. No, I didn't. I mean, right here's the seat. It's already right here at my waist. So it's a little high, but I wanted it a little high. I also wanted to make sure it already had some dirt digger tires on it. These can be expensive. Now, these aluminum alloys, these are stock, but they're holding these tires just fine. And the lift kit, it still looks pretty good. So those were the three main things I wanted. I wanted something, one of the older models, predominantly for price, because the older models are just, well, they're just a whole lot cheaper. And I really wanted to pay cash for it, which is what I did with this one here. So I don't have a car payment. One of the first things I did was, you can't see my tags, is Desert Storm. Hoorah! Or is that hooah? The Air Force, we don't do that kind of stuff. It's just like, yeah, Desert Storm. Desert Storm tags. Of course, I had to put this sticker on, America, and then I put this sticker here on too. This side here, I'm probably going to donate to Ron John's. I've been to several Ron John's throughout the country, and I may just put all their stickers over here, and I've got a few stickers I still haven't put on here, but I may let this be my sticker side. I don't know, still thinking about it. But those are some of the main features. My wife actually just made this. She sewed it herself. It can use a little touch up, but it's going to do a good job protecting my tire. I may eventually get some of those Jeep Life type things to put on the back and cover that up with. But let me take you through a few things that I've done to this since I've had it. And it's been a few. One, of course, is that. Two, I got new hangers. I got new hangers. I like those a lot better. The ones I got off of it are actually still over here. I got some of these. These are what I got off of it. I didn't really like them too well. I didn't realize how big they were, but until I got these other ones. And when I say big, they were like a blind spot right over here as you're driving, because it was this big around. So I got that. What are some of the other things? I actually took this off, this shroud here off, cleaned it out. It was actually pretty clean. I was surprised. I haven't done too much. Oh, I did buy some hooks. I bought some D hooks, nice and green. I believe I'm going to accent this to green, being my Irish/Scottish heritage. I'm going to accent it. The other thing is this winch. This is a Smitty built winch. It'll pull, but it won't retract. So you got to manually retract it. I don't even know if it's a feature. I think it is, because the switch I have for it will go forward and backwards, but it only seems to pull in. So I'm probably replace it. I got a couple in mind I may replace it with. This is an 8,000 pound winch. It's got a rope, not a steel cable. I'm looking at a 12,000 pound, which is I think I can actually get one for less than $100. So I may have it on here in a couple of weeks. It's going to be brand new. It's called Zeke, something like that. Anyway, still kind of looking. I want to get some neon lights, obviously green, and I actually just bought some reflectors because these are just a little. They're a little faded. I don't know if you can see that. They're just a little faded. They should be a lot brighter, like the side ones are. These side ones are a lot brighter than those. Those are kind of faded. So I've actually already ordered those. They should be in next week. Gosh, it seems like I've gotten a whole lot more with this. I'm about to change the oil. I did the spark plugs last week. I haven't taken any of the wheels off. I want to take the wheels off and take a look at the brake pads. Not that I'm having any brake issues, but the car's got just under 150,000 miles. Yay. And it is an inline 6, but it's the 4-liter. And I just want to take a look real good. Buddy of mine's got a lift, and in fact, tomorrow I think I'm going to try to get with him, and we're going to go up underneath of it. He's actually got a Wrangler also, so we're going to take a look at it and see the things we need to do, and if we need to sure up something or tighten up something or whatever we need to do. What else can I say? Oh, I tried to replace this this antenna, and I started losing stations, so I put this old antenna back on here. So I think I'm going to be looking for a better antenna. And for some reason, the one I bought, it swore it fit this, but the threads in here, the bolt going down into it, was just a little larger than this one. I don't know why. I want to take a look at it. That was definitely one thing I was trying to replace. I did replace the stereo. It had an old Kenwood, which was not stock, but it did have a CD player, which was kind of neat. It was hadn't really used a CD player in a while, because my other two cars did have them, but I just never really used them. But that one, they were just kind of stuck at you in the face. I want to make sure it worked. But I put a new one in here. It sounds great. This thing has also got something I didn't expect. You might like this. Good thing you stuck around this long. Wait till you see this. So one issue I'm having here is as you're going down the road, this thing here wants to come loose, and I don't know why. I don't know if I need to get a lock to lock into this, but after a while, as you're going down the road, I don't know if it's vibrating loose or what it is. But that's how it's supposed to close. It's supposed to close. This is supposed to go down first, and then you're supposed to close this. And as you can see, that lip is supposed to essentially hold it closed. But it'll vibrate loose, and I'll come back here. I know good and well I closed it earlier that day. But as I'm riding down the road, I'll come back here and notice. Oh, almost got me. I notice that it looks like this. I'm like, what? It shouldn't be like this. Now, it's not exactly flying open because I got this in the way, but it'll do it like this and cause air turbulence, I guess you would say, suction. You can kind of hear it just a little bit, that it's just not quite right. Now, one thing that this one here did come with is some money. Like what? Some money? Yeah. They put this down. They put dollar bills and a quarter, and they lacquered it. This isn't 79, which I don't know what the significance of a 79 quarter would be, except to spend it. It would have been neat if it would have been a 2005, since your model is a 2005. That would have been kind of neat. But they built a box here. It's got a subwoofer. It's got a big nasty subwoofer here, and let's just say it will thump. If you like bass, you would really like this. However, I'm not a huge fan of bass, and so I've turned it down just a little bit. But that's basically this Jeep. I've got I bought a lot of small things for it, but nothing major. I put this one here I got off my Cherokee that I had. It actually, when you hit the brakes, it actually lights up. Or basically, when you turn the lights on, it'll light up. So I need to shore that up. One of my projects I'm doing right now is this one here. I sanded this down and had little specks of rust on it. This is basically a shroud that goes over top of your fuel tank. So I have sanded it down and got all this off of it. So I'm gonna paint it, and I think I just might use some Flex Seal on it. Because I kind of want that rough look to it, but I think that's going to work. So I'm going to give that a try. If it doesn't work, I can always sand it off and do something else. And the other thing I don't particularly like about this thing is it's kind of heavy, and well, it locked in there fine this time. I had to grease this up a little bit and put some no stick in there. I do like the rails here. I kind of wish these were a little lower so you can actually use them as a step in. And when I step out, sometimes I put my right foot here and I kind of slide out, but makes it hard for people to get up in there because even this is a little high for people to try to use it. Well, that is my 2005 Jeep TJ, the one I just bought. I'm real happy with it so far. I know I haven't had it off-road, so don't even ask. But I think I will eventually. Or what I really wanted to do is pull this behind an RV and be able to go off-road if I wanted to. Not way off-road. I'm not doing sand dunes and stuff. Well, I could do sand dunes with it. But I just want to have the utility of a Jeep, which is why people buy Jeeps. But anyway, I hope you liked. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. I can always use more subscribers. I think I'm around 150 or something like that, just over 150. And please excuse my haircut. It was just cut yesterday, so. But I'll be doing some other things. I'll be swapping out these, or I'm either going to pull them out and sand them down and repaint them or something. I want to get rid of this thing. I don't like it. It sets up too high. But be sure to stick with us and check out our other adventures. I've got lots of videos on here. Our YouTube channel, Coolest Life. They've got lots of travel videos, Masonic videos, just different life videos. So come join us and be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell so you'll see when new videos come about. Because we're just trying to live, and I want you to live the coolest life.